Alright, welcome back. So now we're going to be looking at drawing a line graph using the table of data that you have. So for our scenario here, we have the total number of points recorded at the end of each round of a video game. So for our round 1, we have 10 points have been scored at round 1. And for our round 2, we have 25 points. So we're going to have to estimate here, it's going to be halfway between these numbers. So 25 points should be about here. 40 points for round 3. And then 38 for round 4. So we're going to get really close to 40 for round 4. And then for round 5, we have 50. Alright, after that, we're just going to join all of these points up. Okay, and there's our line graph. Now we can use this information to estimate values between each point. So it's asking us for part B, we want to say estimate the player's score midway through round 4. So if we go to round 4, halfway through round 4 would be about here, and if we draw a really rough line up to it, we can see we're probably intersecting at about here. And again, if we draw a line across from here, I might bring up the ruler and just draw a line across. Alright, where do we end up? So they're just about here, and here's about halfway, so maybe his score at that particular point might be something like 44. Again, it's an estimate, so it's not going to be exact. Okay, here's one for you guys to practice. So just draw up a pretty rough scale on the left and a days of the week on the bottom on the horizontal axis, and do your best to draw a basic line graph using the data provided. Okay, now that you've had time to give that a go, I'm going to solve it. So if we look at our line graph, our data, we have that the water usage on Monday was 180 liters. So let's go to 180, and that's about here. And then for Tuesday, we had 200. For Wednesday, we had 220. For Thursday, we had 210. And then for Friday, we had 190. So if we draw our line graph between these points, we get a rough idea of what we've got. So again, if you're doing this on your own, use a ruler. It's going to be very helpful and give you a better idea of what your estimates are going to be. So for our next part B, it asks us to estimate the amount of water used midday on Thursday. So halfway through Thursday and Friday is going to be about here, and then we'll just go up to here, and we can see that it is going to be just under 200 liters. So we can estimate this to be about, let's say, maybe 199 liters. Okay, so again, you can always do a better job, and you can always draw these out a little bit more clearly, but that's a rough idea of how to draw a line graph. Now, another thing you really need to know about before we move on is that all of these scales here, every single data value here, was able to enable us to draw this very easily. So you need to be aware of what numbers you choose for your vertical axis. Alright, that's it for this video, so I hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.